This is geometry, graphing circles and the property of circles. Oftentimes, the center dictates what the equation looks like. When the center of the circle is at the origin, the equation is x squared plus y squared equals the radius squared. You need to write this down. This is not on your sheet. So like number 1 on your sheet is x squared plus y squared equals 49. What's the radius? The radius is 7. I could graph that. 7, 7, negative 7, negative 7, and it would be a circle. Yes?
X squared plus y squared equals the radius squared.
Correct. X squared plus, when the center is at the origin. That's only when the center is at the origin. All equations are going to be transformed. So some point is going to be moved up, down, left, right. All right, but look at 2, number 2. X squared plus y squared equals 324. What's the radius? Yeah. 18, because the square root of 324 is 18. The center is at 0, 0. Okay, I'm just going to make that negative 18, negative 18, 18, 18, and this would be your circle for that equation. Not so hard, right? To begin with. All right, so when you have x squared plus y squared equals a number, we know the center of the circle is at 0, 0. Okay? What happens is the circle, the center changes. So the center is going to be this value hk, such that x minus the value of h squared plus y minus the value of k squared equals the radius squared. All right, so let's look at that problem, number 39 from lesson 6. All right, first, what is the radius? The radius is going to be 5, but the center is no longer at 0, 0. It's x minus the value of h. H is 9. It's y minus the value of k is 8. So your center is now at the coordinate point 9, 8.
So do the signs next to them, like the minus sign?
The minus signs stay. Yes.
So like the subtracting the 9 and the 8, that doesn't affect the radius.
Correct. It does not affect the radius.
So we're going to be given the variables for the center, or we're just going to have that, something like that?
We're going to go both ways. This way to this information to the equation.
No.
We're going to work it, right?
So
Yes.
is it always positive? The center?
No. I'm going to show you one where it's negative. All right. So now our center is at 9, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna count by twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Well, I better not because I've got to go out 5. All right, I'm gonna count by ones. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and I'll go up here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. All right, my center is at 9. Here's 9. 8. Here's 8. About. Right? There's my center of the circle. Got it? My radius is 5. I'm going to go down 5. 1, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's going to be the edge of a circle. I'm going to go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about here, I'll go left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about here, you see what I'm doing? I'm just doing a radius. Up, down, left, and right. I'm just doing a radius. Following me? All right, so then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's about here. All right, so our circle graph looks like that. Yes?
What's the purpose of the X and Y?
The X and the Y help us to know the degree of the equation and what it looks like. So when Y is squared, it is not a function. Okay, so this is a little deeper than this class, right? Your question. It tells me when Y is squared, that's okay. When Y is squared, there are curves. Well, when anything is squared, there's curves. It's not a line. Always curves. All right? All right, that's all I'm gonna say. All right. So let's do another one. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Let's do number 3 on your paper. Number 3 is x plus 2 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 183. What's the radius?
Wait.
Yeah. What's the radius? What's the square root of 183? 13 and a half. So we're going to say it's about 13.5 square root. Did you do square root? Not divide by 2. Square root.
See this one, it doesn't mean anything. Try to use this one.
It does. Okay, all right. Hit S to D. S to D.
3.67.
All right, 13.5. Okay. All right, so that's my radius.
I got 13.7.
Square root of 183? Okay. All right, where's my center? Where's my center? Therese.
2, -3.
It's not 2, -3. It needs to be x minus the value of h. In order for it to be x plus 2, what does h have to be? Negative. So it's -2.
Positive.
Okay.
Positive 3.
Why does it have to be so? Why does it have to do that? It's the opposite.
So why is the x? Why is that?
Because the formula is x minus the value of h. H is not negative. It's x minus the value of h. And it's y minus the value of k. When it's plus, it's x minus and H has to be negative to make that a positive. You following me? Following me? Okay, you could just memorize opposite, opposite. Opposite, opposite. Opposite, opposite. It's always for circles. For circles, ellipses, and hyperbolas, it's always opposite opposites. Not so with parabolas. Okay? All right. So it's -2, 3. -2. Wow, 3. I'm going to have to go out 13. Look, I wrote 3 there instead of a dot. Silly me. Okay. You just know I'd go up 13 and a half, right? I'd go down 13 and a half. I'd go this way 13 and a half. I'd go that way 13 and a half, right? And then draw the circle. Okay, I want everybody to jump down to 13 and 14, and I want you to graph those circles. There will be nothing like 9 through 12. Everybody graph 13 and 14.
It's arsenic.
Everybody got 13? Still working on it?
Do we move on to 14 when we're done?
Yeah, do 14 when you're done. Huh?
Can I keep drawing them like diamonds because I'm trying to connect?
Right.
Alright.
Yep, good job. Good job. Yes. Okay. What's the radius for 13? 3. Where's the center?
-1, 2.
-1, 2.
Yeah.
Right? So it's sort of in that second quadrant, second and third quadrant. Right? What's the what's the radius for 14?
2.
And what is the center? -2, -3. What quadrant is it in?
3.
The third quadrant. That is correct. Okay, let's look at number 7. Is everybody with us? Everybody pretty much with us? Look at number 7. It's a little different. Okay. What's the radius? First, what's the radius? It's what? 11. What's the center? It's 0, -2. X has not been transformed. Only Y. Got it?
Okay.
Okay, now, I'm going to give you some information. If the radius is 6 and the center is -2, 5, everybody write the equation. Write the equation for the circle. If the radius is 6, the center is here. Write the equation. Will, what's the equation?
Is it x plus 2?
Squared
Yes. Well, I put square, but there was already a square there.
plus
It's y minus 5 squared,
equals,
36.
that's correct. Okay.
I put X.
Yeah, hold on.
Yay.